Hello and welcome to this little preview of what's to come in the new version of the Home Access Plus, version 3.2. Version 3.2 will be a major release and will contain new features as well as various fixes, as well as the much touted new URL routing system. So let's first of all take a look at some of the changes that have happened. Ignore the layout. I've recently changed the school website layout. Down the bottom, we have a slight fix to the cascading style sheets. It allows you to have a different background color other than white and not have white borders around these boxes. I'm hovering over now. When you The big feature, however, is in the Browse My Computer section. This is where the majority of the changes have happened. As you can see, we've slightly updated the tiles here so that the grey text is slightly smaller. When I go into my documents here, you'll see that on certain files where they go into a multi-line, you'll see that the grey text gets cut off instead of it being visible. And when we go into list mode, you can see that there's no grey text there at all either. And icons is the same. So one of the features that I'd like to show you is the new zip functionality. So you can right click on a folder now and ask it to zip that folder up for you. And it will zip that folder up into a nice zip file that you can download and play with. You can also rename it, and the new rename box comes up instantly now. No pop-up boxes or anything. It's on the same page. It makes it a lot easier and quicker, or feel a lot quicker. So I'm just going to rename this now to emos.zip and hit rename. And you can see that it's renamed the file. I can right click then and click unzip. I'm going to tell it to unzip to new folder. And you can see then that it's unzipped and it's created a new folder for the content of that zip file. And there you go. Right click and deleting works in much the same way. Are you sure you want to delete? And you can go yes. You can do the same for the zip file. You can also move it and rename it as we saw. One of the new features is the much touted new URL routing system. This basically masks the user from what they're actually seeing, and enables you to have enables me to put some content onto these pages that would otherwise not work. The new URL routing system gets rid of the .aspx in the My Computer part section, so you get My Computer /m/emoticons there. Makes it a lot cleaner and a lot nicer, and it allows me to do a lot of new features. What's the other one? Right, if I go back to my documents, another new feature is, I'll just find a docx file. The HTML preview has also been updated to use the new URL schemes, which makes it a lot easier to work with. And if you actually, when you get the release, you'll actually notice there's less files in the root of the installation now than there was before. This is a huge advantage. If I just show you that again, if you look at the extension on this, it's .xls and it's rendering a website, which is very, very useful, I have to say. When you actually look at if I can find this without actually showing you the source code. In here, there's a lot less files now than there were. When you get this release, you'll have the ones I'm highlighting now. and I'm hoping to cut that down even more at a later date, so that half the files are actually hidden from view. They're stored very deep inside the actual system. So those are the actual folders that you'll see when you download it, which is a lot less than it was before. There's a major new one called Controls, which houses the instant access controls, the pop-up controls. Um, as you saw, the new feature is the ability to zip a folder up. I'm also going to be fixing the HTML uploader, which is currently not working when you upload certain files. When you're not an admin user, it breaks. So I'm going to try and fix that if I can. And the help desk has also had a slight tweak to fix certain things. So if I go into the help desk here, you can see that we've got the same style in the sidebar now, which makes it a lot more intuitive and just cleans up a lot of stuff. And you also, if you're in Firefox or Chrome or Safari, the rounded corners actually render properly now, which they weren't before. So I hope that you've enjoyed this little preview of what's to come, and hopefully you'll have it. Hopefully, if all goes to plan, you'll be able to get your hands on this new release very, very soon. Thank you.